Hey guys, I just wanted to update on the 3/4 cordless earthquake impact gun from Harbor Freight Tools. Um, I had a few issues with it after about a week of having it and putting it to use. Um, that size lug, the inch and 5/16, I got one in here that that was probably way over torqued, and I got one wheel off, and by the time I got the wheel off, I did a rotate and a balance on one coach before, so that's removing six tires and putting back on six tires, balancing two. Then I got the one wheel, and when I had the trouble taking it off, the battery went from full to half full, and by the time I had the last lug nut off on the wheel, I was pretty much dead on power with the battery. Granted, if I had another battery pack, I probably would have done that job and got that wheel off. Um, but I don't know if it has the battery capacity of holding up till when it needs to create full power. I think the gun will be good for any standard mechanic. Or if you're in a pinch and you need to get a wheel off to change a tire, or do something outside real quick, or if you have multiple batteries, it is powerful enough to remove those lugs if they're jammed on there. But remember, if you're going to start kicking the gun's ass a little, um, pardon my language, then take into granted that you might want another battery pack or two with it. I started putting a lot of pressure on it, and the grease started coming out of the top, and there's no way to re-grease the gun either. Yes, I have the warranty. They'll replace it up to a year for free if anything happens to it. It's probably something I'm going to keep. If not, I'm going to move up to the Milwaukee, or I'd go Snap-on if the price was right. But probably the Milwaukee, I would probably look into that new inch impact gun, cordless one they have. That will probably be the way I will go, and put this in the trunk of my car or at home, so I have that on hand, because I always want a cordless impact gun anyways, and it is good for the money. It's great for the money. It was $249. Came with a battery and a charger. I bought the year warranty after the 90 days. I could go get my full refund back right now. So there you go. They give you 90 days. You can bring it back at a full refund. So if you don't like it, you could always return it. But yeah, it holds up. For the size of what it needs to do, I think it needs more battery life, or more, you know, longer ability to run, because I did one rotate, and I think the other day I took off one wheel, and I didn't charge it since then, so that's a total of like 6 wheels that I was messing with, and my battery's totally dead. So that's not enough for me, especially when I get wheels on and off all the time. Unless I get more battery packs, I'm going to decide what I'm going to do with it, but I'm probably going to step up to the Milwaukee and maybe get a couple batteries from there, or see how they are. But it's great for the money, $249.99. You get the battery pack and the charger. It does what it says it does, I guess. The 1,400 breakaway pounds, I don't know if that's correct. I don't think so. I had an IR air gun that had 700 that felt more powerful than that, but it has a new hammer mechanism, so in the hand it feels a little, not balanced on your wrist. So if you're doing it all the time, you want to take into consideration working it day in and day out, your wrist and the pressure on this with the gun. So you want kind of light and balanced in your hand, and I find that when you put the socket and stuff on it, it's like front heavy. Yeah, it's a 3/4 gun. It's going to be heavy. I understand that. If you're in a pinch and you just need it here and there, I think it's great for working underneath the coaches and stuff. Might be a little heavy to get above your head, but it beats having an air gun in a line. I did airbags with it. I love doing the airbags with it in these big coaches. So, it all depends on you. It's there, but I think the battery life when it's under a load is not great. Maybe if they upgraded the battery to a more, one that can hold the charge longer. I don't think the charge is long enough for me. But then again, I get a lot of Snap-on small drills and stuff, and it seems like those batteries. And I had a snap-on half-inch impact gun a long time ago. I love that thing. That thing never let me down. The batteries never died. I switched them out every time I thought, it was getting weak. But those old ones, not the lithium, but the older snap-on one, it had the 18 volt half-inch cordless impact gun. That gun was great, and I take that back again any day. But I think the goal is to go up a size so you don't always have to get to the max of the tool. I think if there's a max of the tool and you're always going to have to get to the max of that tool, I think if there's another product out there that's a step up, like the inch, like I might go for the inch for my job because it's cordless. The air guns are different. You could probably go the exact size, you'll be fine. But with the cordless stuff, it's just don't take the beating like the air guns and stuff do. So take that into consideration, and if you're out in the field, what you have to do and how much constantly you have to work. Like, subscribe if you like. Smash that like button, and I'll make more of these videos as often as I can with these reviews. Take care, guys.